Jason McGuinness of Ryanair, incredible news here today. 2 new routes and of course further investment into Shannon Airport. How important is the relationship between Ryanair and Shannon Airport?
Yeah, we worked very closely with the team here in Shannon during COVID, and I'm very happy to be announcing a third based aircraft in Shannon here this morning. That's an incremental investment of $100 million in Shannon, and it'll give us 3 based aircraft year round in Shannon. As you said, there's 2 new routes next summer to Newcastle and Beziers. I'm sure they'll be very popular, but also there's actually frequency increases on 9 routes from Shannon next year. So the likes of Manchester will be moving 2 extra frequencies, a daily service now to Manchester, extra frequencies to London Stansted, etc. So it's very exciting. It's a record in terms of European destinations from Ryanair from Shannon, and we're very confident of delivering in the region of 1.3 million passengers to Shannon over the 12 months to March 24, which will be in the region of 45% higher than prior to COVID. So it's very exciting news this morning for Shannon.
You spoke as well about how Ryanair bought all those planes during a time when most airlines were grounded and people were selling planes.
Yes.
So what was it that made Ryanair think, right, there's an opportunity here? You knew this was going to all get back to normal, and as we mentioned, I think Shannon have said that their flights are all up, that their passengers are up. It's been a great comeback.
A little bit of luck and a little bit of good management. So we've always been opportunistic. When there's crisis, there's always an opportunity maybe to do a good deal, and that's what we did. So, as you said, we increased our aircraft order from 135 to 210 new aircraft, and we're going to be operating 620 aircraft by 2025. The reality is the European aviation market has structurally changed. Ryanair is the only airline now growing across Europe with any credible growth plan. So there's plenty of opportunities for those Ryanair planes across Europe. As I said, we've opened 15 new bases over the last 2 years, which I think is a record for any airline. We're operating across 88 bases and to over 200 airports. So there's lots of hard work still to go, but we've set record passenger numbers every month this summer, and as I said, we're the only airline that's growing and fully restoring our load factors. We had a 96% load factor in July and August this year. So people are coming in their droves to Ryanair for the service and the prices.
You spoke as well about going from a -B to a B rating. Can you explain more of that to us?
Yeah, so the CDP are an independent environmental ratings agency. So the top rating is an A rating, which we hope to get to in the next 2 years. And really what's backboning this, so we're committed to growing in a sustainable way. And part of that is our investment of $20 billion in these new aircraft. Like they are deliver 8 extra seats but burn 16% less fuel and reduce noise emissions by 40%. So that's a large part of our growth in terms of growing sustainably. We've also invested €2 million in a sustainable aviation research centre in Trinity College, and they're looking at the life cycle of SAF, etc. And we plan to operate 12.5% of all our flights with SAF, which is sustainable aviation fuel, by 2030. Sustainable aviation fuel reduces carbon emissions by upwards of 80%. So it's those items that make us by far and away the number one airline performer for ESG in Europe.
Now, you did announce 2 new routes, but you did say there
yes, I did.
That there will be more.
There will be more routes, so I would hope to be back later in the year to announce more routes. We're just in the middle of the planning phase at the moment, so I would be quite confident we'll have 2 or 3 new routes to announce later in the year as well, Meghann.
Jason McGuinness, thanks so much.
Thank you, Meghann. Thank you.